Hey, welcome to News Dump. News Dump. Star Wars nerds, this one's for you. Hasbro, the toy company that makes the Star Wars toys, has achieved the unthinkable. It got a whole bunch of people to pay for a toy ahead of time, but this isn't just any old toy. This is something real special. It's a gigantic Jabba the Hutt sail barge. You know that thing, that red with the red and the stuff and man, this is exciting. So what they did was they crowdfunded it. This is a multi-billion-dollar company, but they got 5,000 people to pledge $500. That's $2.5 million. I think they're over it. And there's enough people with money out there to be excited, and they want to buy one of these things. It's from that famous scene where Jabba the Hutt takes his victims off to the desert and makes a party out of their execution. It's a great toy for children to teach them how warlords enforce the rules. I was a kid the first time I saw this whole sequence, and I thought that sarlacc was awesome, man. That thing was just cool, a bunch of teeth. It's like a shark mouth in the desert, something like that, maybe. By the way, how do we know the sarlacc is the mouth? This is me raising my eyebrows. Might be the other end of the mouth. You know what I'm saying? I'm not judging. This is fucking terrible. So yeah, it's huge. This article says it's 2 feet long. That's wrong. It's actually 49 inches. That's over 4 feet. But that's all right. We all make mistakes. The toy is enormous. Comes in a big box. This is a nice thing. So they're going to be shipping the shit out later on. By the way, Hasbro would be a great T-shirt for a pregnant woman who knows her son's going to be a douchebag. They celebrated after they reached their goal. Apparently they got a nice big surge at the very end, since they didn't even have half funded by the time the final week was approaching. But so they put out this amazing video, the kind of special effects you can expect from Star Wars. Ready? Here we go. Whoa. Whoa. It feels like I'm flying through space. You backed the barge. Barge. Sounds like Roseanne Barr's something about, I don't know, Let's go here. Let's look at some of the 3D grayscale renderings. All right, not bad. Yeah. You got guns and rooms and goons and decorations. There's a nice brick front door for some reason. All right, that's great. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Okay. And how about some full color versions? Not bad. Guys, look at those. Those things are red. The bottom of it's rusty brownish kind of. That's pretty fun. Okay, there's a bunch of little corridors. This guy here, he's specially trained so that his aim is only good when it advances the plot. That dude's escaping. That's Magneto. Him again. Look, he's a pilot. Looks like he's playing Mountain Dew Simulator because it's bright green. There's room for a co-pilot. That's good, so he won't get lonely there on the long trips across the desert to go find victims. Ooh, weapons, blades and spears and guns. Nice. Classic. All that's missing from that scene is the skull of an alien. And I mean the, alien. The, like how the Predator ship has the alien skull in the background, and that just spawned a whole series of terrible movies and terrible video games. Okay, there's Jabba in his little place. Doesn't it look a little crowded? I mean, I know he doesn't like to move around much, but people don't, it's like when someone holds their hand in front of your face, or how does he get in and out of that? Does the wall open and they lift him in and out with a whale lift? I like that he lives on a gross old bed. Hey, that's my move. Oh no, this part here, this sucks. Here's Jabba. There's Jabba going, pick a card. Any card. That's the worst Jabba. I thought that was gonna go better. And the other guy's like, oh no, he sucks at magic, but I gotta act like he's good, or he'll throw me into that toothy desert butthole. Oh look, that's the Rancor on the wall. I couldn't tell. Oh yeah. Oh, they got a nice, cute little one. That's a nice way to honor their fallen friend. I always related to that fat guy who cries when the Rancor dies, because I had pets, and every once in a while when I was torturing someone with my pets and they would fight back and kill my pet, it would make me a little bit sad. Hamsters are expensive. By the way, this guy here, I didn't recognize him, but his name is Yak Face, which That sounds like when they let the internet name a boat. Wasn't there a boat? Boaty McBoat? Like, it's on the packaging. That's weird. I mean, I read the Wikipedia about him. There's a whole backstory. He's a con artist who works for Jabba the Hutt, but he's not as much of a con artist. He's, it's kind of like how the king of con artists gathers a bunch of other corrupt people and they take over a government and start being corrupt motherfucking pieces of shit, like that kind of stuff. Sounds familiar. Honestly, sounds real weirdly familiar. Can't place my finger on it though. So, wow, cool. Well, hey, start spending your money on a fucking 4 foot long toy. The thing is, a toy this big, you got to have a place for it. It's not something. First of all, it's expensive. At least I think $500 is expensive. You wouldn't want to treat it with disrespect. Just jam it into a closet somewhere. So this is really for collectors or people who can properly appreciate and display these things. I think it's kind of fun. It's why not? If that's what you're into, go for it. I wouldn't give it to someone who doesn't want one though. This is a big ass toy. Like, it's just awkward. It'd be a bad gift. It'd be kind of a cruel thing to do to somebody. Kind of like a Great Dane. Great Dane, man, dude. I saw a Great Dane pooping the other day. There's a couple of Great Danes in my neighborhood. Man, it looked like a giraffe doing yoga while giving birth to a shit baby. I felt my bones ache. I always feel bad for Great Danes because they die. Great Danes, great choice of dog if you only want one for 6.5 years. They die fast. I think their bones and joints wear out or something. I don't know. I interacted with a Great Dane once, and it was a puppy. It was the size of a deer. And it was the same color as a deer too. And it had puppy energy. It was like 8 months old or 10 months. It was out of fucking control, which is adorable when the puppy is 9 pounds or 20 pounds. This thing was the size of a large deer, and it was freaking out and fucking terrifying. It cut my arm. My jaw. But I forgave it, it's it's got to take awkward poops and then die a young death. Anyway, what the hell? Oh yeah, Jabba the Hutt, everybody's favorite warlord and evil villain who he fucking gets murdered. That's what happens to him, right? Doesn't it? I don't know. All right, so now you're all caught up on the news. You can go about your day and be a more informed voter in our great democracy. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Trying to make more of these, but unfortunately I got hired to work on some animations for a thing, so I don't have as much time as I did 2 weeks ago, which fucking sucks. It's weird. It's like you're desperate to get a job, and then as soon as you get one, you're like, fuck! So it's okay, though. It's not a bad problem to have. I'm happy to have it. But thanks for all your support. Find us on Patreon for our podcast. Check out all of our other videos. And okay, well... yeah, I guess that's it. I guess we'll just walk away now. Okay, you first. No, you first. I'm not. I live here. You came here. You leave. You leave. I'll stand my ground. I'll fucking stand my ground. Get out of here.